Ciao amici! Allora, siamo qua questa sera al buio perché qua ormai alle 6:30 poi diventa buio. Sto divagando, torniamo all'argomento. Siamo qua questa sera perché ho deciso di presentarvi Ben. Ben è un ragazzo che si è già diplomato dall'Academy e ora sta facendo parte della company, quindi diciamo che adesso forse l'aspetto di parlare in italiano e ve lo faccio conoscere meglio. Ok, sorry. I'm gonna speak in English for now.
Okay.
I just had to introduce
That's all right. Okay. All right.
Okay, perfect. So, hi Ben.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good.
Great. Tell us something about yourself. Tell the world who is Ben Fisher.
I'm basically a pine tree drenched in coffee. If you were to find my essence, that's what it would be.
That's a good essence.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
probably drinking coffee too.
Yeah.
Like, I've been drinking just coffee.
Yeah.
In my last month, but it's okay. Anyway, tell us something like.
Well, I moved out here in 2015. I have wanted to be an actor for many, many years. And I chose this school because I knew that it was one of the oldest and best conservatories for acting in the nation.
Oh, it's been up for more than 150 probably.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's a long
time.
Yeah. And where do you originally come from? And how did you get close to acting?
I come from a small town in Washington State. I got into acting when I was, gosh, how old was I? Well, I did some plays in high school, and I enjoyed that. But I really was more in the music track as a musician. I played trumpet, and so I started.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I can see you.
Right? Yeah, playing a little bit. So I did that for a little while, and then I went to college and started taking an acting class there. And on the side, I also was auditioning for theaters around there. So I got addicted. I did 11 musicals in a year. And that's when I was like, I need to go to school. Yeah, I was busy with it.
Yeah, I guess that's my path.
Yeah, I was like, this is what it is. And so I just I auditioned, got in, and then moved everything I had here.
And how it's been here since you've been in LA? Because you already graduated from the academy. So tell us how the whole thing, how it is once you're done.
Once you're done, it's a little bit daunting because this is the only time at this school. This is the only time in your life where you will be acting all the time and getting all these great parts and doing all of these awesome things. And you feel almost overwhelmed by it, super overwhelmed by what's going on here at the school. But then when you're out, you have to go hunt for work right away. There's nothing that can just be handed to you. There's nothing that you can really rehearse. You have to make it yourself, So it's a little bit daunting at first, but then you kind of, find your way and get into the flow and start planning out where you're gonna go,
Cool. And so you decided to join the company. Tell us about that.
I decided to join company for two reasons. I wanted more on my feet experience, which I've really gotten with all the plays that they've been giving us.
Tell us something about it, because I've seen them and he's very good. That's why he's here, basically. So tell us about it. What did you work on?
I've done I'm drawing a blank on all the plays right now.
There were a lot.
Mafia on Prozac.
Oh, that was fun.
Den of Thieves. Swap. Return Engagements. And now we're doing a musical called Working, which I'm really excited for. So those were the plays. And then we have...
And how it is being in company?
Oh, it's great. It's a lot of work, but it's a place where the work... It's all about. It's really up to you how much work you put into it. The more work you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So, everybody who does it, there's a lot of us who try really, really hard and go above and beyond. There's no real set homework, as just like in the real world as an actor. You're not really given homework. You just have to do what you're expected to do and do it well.
Create your own homework.
Exactly. So it's been a really great experience for me to explore kind of how I work and what makes me feel confident on stage with the work that I'm doing. And yeah, I'm ready to go.
And so now the plan is after you're gonna be done with the company. Tell us.
Well, my hopes are to get an agent or manager of some sort, and hopefully coast to coast. I think I might end up going to New York.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the plan.
You're thinking about it?
Yeah, I really like theater more, so I think that might just be the next step because there's more theater in New York and better paid as well.
Yeah,
so
let's be honest.
About
theater for sure. Yeah, film industry is more here, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I like
broader.
film. Like I like film and television, and I like doing it, but I like the they say like film is a series of intense sprinting, and theater is a marathon where you do it all at once. You can't stop, you can't go back, you just start and
it's a rush.
Go. Yeah, exactly. And I love that, and I pursue that heavily. Like a drug. Yeah.
It's totally a drug. The adrenaline rush that you get behind the scenes when you're about to get on stage is like, whoa.
Yeah, afterwards it's like, oh,
crazy.
Where are you going? Yeah,
yeah,
it's great.
And like after you're like, I feel drunk, but I'm not. What is going on?
Yeah, and it's that whole thing about like every time you do it, it's different. You know, you could do the same play 10 times in a row. 10 shows. Each one's gonna have something different that you're gonna remember, that you're gonna like, or you're gonna hate. And there's always, you never want to be done. I never want to be done. So
totally.
Yeah.
That's great. You keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Now I want to ask you, because it just really popped to my mind, why did you decide to do the academy in LA instead of New York from the beginning? Or did you discover the passion here? Like,
well,
how did it happen?
My acting teacher in Washington State, his name's Robin Bowles. He was actually an alumni at the New York campus. And when he was talking to me about the school, and I kind of asked him where he thought I should audition. He said New York, but I was already kind of leaning towards LA because of the weather. It was a different place. I come from where it's very cold and rainy, so that was a big appeal. I really wanted to do film and television. I thought that that's where I wanted to be at that point.
Yeah.
And he was looking up the faculty in New York, and he was trying to find teachers that he had been taught under, but he went to that school years ago, and he noticed that there weren't many names that he recognized. And then he went to look at LA's campus, and he saw like Judith Bohannon, Mark Knowles, a bunch of teachers that he somehow knew in some way, and said, that's where you need to go. If you want, he goes, I think you'll do well with these people because I know these people. And I went, okay, I'll go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Right. We know it, guys. Yeah.
I was really,
like enlightening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like changing your perspective.
No, these have been like the best 3 years of my life, really. Like this whole place.
Yeah, what's the most that you took out from the academy experience?
The most I took out of the academy experience was how to live. It's the weirdest thing. Like if I sum it up, that's what it is, which sounds so general, but it's not. Like it's
specific at the same time. But let's explain.
We tend to not express ourselves as people. We tend to contain ourselves or be afraid to be who we really are. And this school doesn't allow you to be afraid. You
have to come to terms with yourself.
You have to accept yourself, and
have to.
That's where the best work comes from, is when the person has accepted themselves, and that's what you need to be an actor. You need to be able to live.
I say that this school is therapy for a reason.
Absolutely. It is
therapy.
Very therapeutic. The experience just gets taken even further with that whole...
How is different second from first?
Well, first year is, I like to think of the first year as the year where they just kind of break you down and build you up to have the basic fundamental understanding of what an actor is and what an actor can do. And that's all about accepting yourself at the same time. And then the second year is when they start adding pieces. So you've got dialects, and then you've got stage combat, and you've got period dance, and you've got you act in, Chekhov pieces and sitcom training and more camera work, and all that stuff kind of gets thrown in so that you become more of a versatile actor rather than just a run-of-the-mill actor. You know what I mean? And in the process, you're given very challenging roles. The roles you're given now are still very challenging, but
yeah.
in the next year,
I've seen the exam plays of second year,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
I know what you mean.
yeah. So yeah, the second year, it's the roles are more tailored to you. They really take who you are and what you're capable of into consideration, and then they challenge you as well.
Do you think they stretch you more in the second or the first in terms of like casting type or stuff like that?
I think.
'Cause I've been playing a lot of moms.
Yeah, I think they challenge you. I think they challenge you more second year. I mean, they challenge you just as much in both years, but second year is where they really find the pieces you struggle with, and they push you and try to get you to get past whatever wall you hit. Like, for example, my second year, I had a lot of trouble with being angry on stage and expressing anger on stage because I don't like to be angry. I don't like it. So when it came to being on stage and having to become angry, it was a huge challenge for me. And all of second year, they were giving me roles where I had to be really angry and have to accept that natural feeling of anger. And it's like that for lots of different actors, where they find the problem and then they just drive you through it.
Oh my god, yeah.
So it's an
so
interesting
true.
thing. Yeah.
That's so true. And I want to ask you, is there any dream role or something that you would die to do?
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of dream roles I'd be dying to do. I really want to do Hamlet right now. I don't know why. I was just reading it. Yeah, classic piece would be really nice. I've always wanted to be. Now I'm drawing a blank, but I was just thinking about this the other day. I'd love to be Javert in Les Mis. I'd love to be.
Oh my god, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Les Mis is like. I cried from the beginning.
That's
to
my
the
favorite
end.
musical of all time.
I cried from the beginning to the end of that music.
Yeah, I would love to be in that. I'd love to. I'd love to play in. I just want to do plays. To be really honest,
Plays
I'll
all
do
the
anything. I just want,
Would you consider writing plays or producing your own?
I've considered it.
directing
Yeah, I've
something?
considered it, and I write stuff every now and then. But I don't think I have that creative writer's mind completely. I wish I did. But I love getting projects and seeing all the time and the investment that's been put into it, and I love contributing to that as an actor. You know what I mean?
I feel like the process of brainstorming is as amazing as like the actual filming part.
Yeah.
It's just like I just even love sitting at the table and talking about it, breaking down the script, or like analyzing everything, deciding what to do, and actually getting up. I don't know. It's just like I get very.
Oh, I love it. No, I know what you mean. Like breaking it down. Like, oh, that's a good one. Tennessee Williams. I want to be Rick in Cat in the Hot Tin Roof. Tennessee Williams' stuff to me is so complex and just nearly impossible. And I've never done any of his work, but I love.
Not even here.
Not even here. Not even here. I really, really wanted to, but.
Well, you might as well do it on your own.
Yeah, right?
You have to do
There
it.
you go. Yeah.
You're gonna go to Broadway and.
I hope so. Yeah.
That's cool. And so I got one more question for you. And the question is, and I always ask this to everyone, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So kind of a long / short term.
In 5 years, I see myself on stage playing.
Take your time.
This is a tough question. I gotta think about this.
That's why it's always the last one. Last but not the least.
I don't know. In 5 years, I see myself as a working actor, like an actual working paid actor, where I can pay my bills doing what I love. Hopefully, be able to start a family doing what I love. Like, to me, it's not.
How old are you now?
I'm 23. To me, what acting is, or what it means to me, is it's how I am able to show and express my love for humanity and human beings. And so it's not, for me, it's never been about, any kind of being seen or popularity or fame. It's about living the life and helping people feel.
I feel like that's what like makes you persist through everything.
Yeah,
if you don't actually love it, you can't handle it.
Exactly. So I would like to be, this is a weird thing, I'm gonna throw it over here. I would like to be, in 5 years, just a working actor that's able to pay my own bills, doing what I love, and inspiring anyone and everyone that comes to see what I'm a part of and what we do. And I hope that I'm busy for the rest of my life acting.
Hopefully on Broadway.
Yeah.
But that's in less than 5 years.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Guys, keep up with Ben Fisher.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so great. That was so much fun, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And
I did
thank
too.
you so much for getting because we also got the opportunity to have the point of view of someone from the company that finished the school.
Yeah.
So that was great. And now you're gonna close the video, so you're gonna say the last goodbye for our friends.
Goodbye, friends.
Ciao amici.
Ciao amici. There we go. Yeah.
Ciao
All right.
amici. Perfect.